The Viking Longships on Portugal's Douro River for the River of Gold cruises are slightly different than the Longships you find in other parts of Europe. And that's because they have to fit inside the locks on the particular rivers that they travel. Being shorter, these ships can only accommodate 106 passengers, versus the ones that you find on the Rhine and Danube rivers. They can accommodate up to about 192 people. So let's take a look at these Douro River Longships that you take on the River of Gold cruises. So this is the top of the deck. So in addition to all the chairs and seating arrangements, they have a pool, and the Longships elsewhere don't have that. The next deck is where they have their office area, administration, but they also have probably most of the important features of the Longship for socializing. That's the bar, the lounge, a piano section, a library. There's a few books there. They even have computers so you can log on and check out things. They have the Viking store as well. They sell mostly Viking-related paraphernalia and a few other things, of course. But my favorite part of this particular deck is the Aquavit Lounge. Now, the Aquavit Lounge is an exterior lounge with chairs and seating and tables. Love sitting out here, especially when you're doing scenic cruising. The big difference between this Aquavit Lounge and that on the longer ships is that there is no dining in this Aquavit Lounge. That only occurs in the main dining room. Now, if we go to the middle deck of the ship, you're going to find the main dining room, but the coffee bar. And the coffee bar is open 24 hours a day, and it has lots of different types of snacks, and you can get those at any time. But of course, the main thing is coffees. Lots of different selections here from the machine, including cappuccino and lattes. Now, the most important area on the ship is the dining room, and you're going to find that on the middle deck. And I should also mention there's an elevator that'll take you to all the different floors. Now, let me show you how they board you onto the ship. No, I think we are on. So this is the Viking Hemming, and we're boarding. Hello, Viking Hemming. Up the red carpet?
Yeah, always. Good afternoon.
Good.
Welcome aboard.
All good, thank you. 100. Ooh, we got a pool. You know what? I didn't bring a bathing suit. Or did I? I did. Well, that's different.
Welcome to Viking. You have a bathing suit?
Yeah. Nice sitting area out here. And we're heading off to our room. We got a nice welcoming committee. And people that'll take you right to your room and bring your luggage there. Thank you for the towel.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
YouTube, there you go.
Please, use it, put it here. Thank you. So, I would like to start this reception. Behind this the house and everything.
And that's where we go for dinner tonight? We'll take the stairs. Yeah. We're going to take the stairs here. Thank you. So down the stairs we go. So we got a swan room.
Yes. So let me again explain something. This is our restaurant where we serve the lunch, breakfast and dinner.
Lunch, breakfast and dinner.
Here you can see our menu always.
The menu is perfect.
That's the coffee station. You can always have something over there like the cookies for 24/7 available. Okay.
Okay, coffees,
That's
yep.
good tips to have some small bites.
Oh yeah.
In the midnight.
We have some cupcakes tonight.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, yes. Perfect. You can use the elevators as well. That's the dining room.
In Portugal, I'm already like 36 months, almost 3 years. But with the Vikings, I recently
And here we go, right by the door.
So let me
Right in the middle of the ship.
close the pen.
Excellent. Room 100. Use the key to turn on the lights. Excellent.
Perfect.
And I think the suitcase slide on the
Yes, yes, please. Please.
Yeah, we got a nice shower.
And this is your. And I will actually.
Provide all the toiletries.
That's the. We have one restaurant below, on the second floor, and upside is the bar. It's a
Oh, you
lounge.
don't have an aquavit like in the. You can
It's
eat.
a lounge, yes. There is also you can have. So first, let me introduce myself. So my name is Pradeep. Okay. So I'm a waiter. I'm working in a restaurant. So I have. You can find me in the lunch, dinner, and the breakfast everywhere. I'm even there. So my name is Pradeep. Okay. So
Nice
let
to
me
meet
explain-
you.
Nice to meet you, sir. So let me explain a few of the things. So this is your first time with the Vikings.
Second time.
So second time. So might be you already know some of the things about it,
Yeah.
but let me repeat again one more time. So this is a Viking daily that you're going to receive through the housekeeping team every morning. So here you will find whatever is written, like you have plans to do, like if you are having a 2 excursion on the time and everything, like breakfast, lunch and dinner. So this is important. Everything you're going to receive every day through the housekeeping team. Okay?
Perfect.
And one more thing, this is Quiet Foxes. Don't forget to take that one with you when you are on a tour. That will help you to listen to the tour guide even you are so far away.
Quiet boxes, and that's the charger
Quiet
right there.
Foxes,
So
yes.
in every night to charge up.
Yes. And one more important thing. So today at 6:15 there is going to be a safety drill behind the reception on the lounge by a captain.
A reception at 6:15.
6:15. So be there at that time. Until that time, just be freshen up and you can look around and and your luggage will be delivered to your room like within 5 to 10 minutes. Okay? We will knock the door.
Perfect. Is the pool on deck? Is it heated?
It's like yes, it's not like so much, but it's kind of like a medium. But they can change, and sometimes you can guide with the housekeeping team will guide you.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We'll see you. Bye now.
Thank you.
So here we go. We got basically almost a king size bed. It's definitely a queen, and we're in what they call a swan room. So we're right next to another boat, but we're partially below the water. And the reason they call it a swan room is that the ducks and the swans could swim right up to our window. So this is actually a great place to store some gear as well. And we got some storage. You got a bench here. You got an ice bucket, the all-important ice bucket. They give you some water. You got a TV. You got your quiet boxes. They're charging. And they got some earplugs. You need to take those on all your excursions. This is the bathroom. So a sink, towels, a big shower. And what I like is they provide all the shampoos and toiletries that you could ever need. And there's lots of storage underneath for all your gear. And the most important thing is for your big luggage underneath the bed. There's tons of storage for at least 2 to 4 big pieces of luggage. So you don't have them hanging around. Then on the benches, you got lots of spots to store stuff as well. So it's just perfect. And closet space, they got drawers, you can pull things out and store them there. And they've got these closets right here for hanging. You got life jackets. Throw your shoes down there. And there should be a safe on this side. And there it is. A safe and a hairdryer. So you don't need to bring your hair dryers with you. They supply those. And a laundry
Yes,
bag.
but some hotels don't have it.
So perfect. And that's your cabin. So this boat's a little bit different than what you see on the Rhine and Danube rivers. Those boats are a little bigger. I think they can take a capacity of about 190 people. Whereas this boat, I heard the capacity is 106 people. And on our cruise for the Portugal River of Gold, we are looking at 103 people. So we're almost full here. And we'll take a tour of the ship a little later. So they do have a laundry service, and here's the price for laundry. I wouldn't say it's the most cost effective. I know some people do their laundry outside the ship, but if we need to do something, we'll pay these prices. It's just so much more convenient. Now, we'll get to figure out how to use the safe. It's a little different than the ones we're used to. So the other good thing to know is that these are the plugs, USBs. You can plug in to charge your devices, or the European plugs. And they are right here. So on each side of the bed, it looks like we have 2, plus a regular plug, North American style. 110 volts, and that's on both sides of the bed. And both sides of the bed also have this little these little drawers and stands to throw your devices, which is perfect. Okay, and on the TV, you can actually get updates about what's going on in the ship. So this is the top of the deck of the Hemming. It's got a swimming pool, and that's something you don't find on any of the ships on the Rhine or the Danube. That's unusual. So this ship is a little bit smaller than those that you find on those rivers. Those are like have I think a maximum capacity of something like 180 or 92. And this one here, I believe, is a maximum capacity of 106. So I'm just going to walk you around the deck here. So this is the front of the boat. There's the pulpit that the captain drives, and I believe that will actually sink down a little bit lower so they can go under bridges. Obviously, they've got some other boats in here. I think this is another Viking ship right beside us because it's exactly the same design. Let's see if it's locked on this one. No, part's locked, so I'll circle around back. They have a lounge in the front of the boat just outside the dining quarters, and I believe this is called the Aquavit Terrace. At least on the Rhine boats, that's what it is, and it looks like to be the same sort of setup. Hello. So they have lounge chairs with towels here. Pool again has a max depth of 2.3 feet, so not very deep at all. Lots of tables and chairs. Going into the sun here, make it a little bit hard to see. That's a nice little spot. Some more deck chairs. Here's your used towels or waste and towels you can just grab, which is great. We don't need to bring a towel from our stateroom up. And I really like this. This is a covered area, so you can get out of the sun. Some plants. Looks like a really relaxing spot. We'll go check out the back of the boat here. So what's there? I believe that area is for the crew, though. That's the crew area, and that's our access to it there. So that's the top floor of the Viking Hemming. Check out this second floor of the Viking Hemming. Here's the front desk. Got some candies over there. And they've also got umbrellas, so when you're going out, hand sanitizer. A gift shop, mostly Viking paraphernalia, but this one has some jewelry. But jackets and coats and hats, all with the Viking symbols, which is interesting if you're looking for something to remember your Viking trip was. But this is the main lounge. Hello, everyone. Little business section if you want to get on a computer. We got some, what is it, water with some lemon?
Welcome drink, that's for you, sir.
I'll be getting that in a minute. I'm just going to get my wife. I'm waiting for her to show up. Do you call the front the Aquavit Terrace?
The Aquavit Terrace.
Yes. And you serve food there as well, right?
No.
No, so only drinks. Okay. I know on the Danube boats it has food on there.
Yes, they have a little extra restaurant at the top.
On the top?
Yeah, because we're the baby ship, we want to do the
Yeah, so only one restaurant in this ship. This is what we want to drink by the end of the trip. That has to be finished, I understand. Well, there you go. So a nice bar, a great lounge for everybody. And this is where your port talks will be. Hello. So a very nice spot. And then the Aquavit Terrace. And unlike most of the places, or most boats on the Rhine and Danube, you cannot eat out here. This is a lounge for drinks. Well, check it out. And there you go. Perfect. So we'll circle around back. So this is the main floor for social activities. The bar, lounge sitting out. And this is where you'll get your port talks, and this is where they play music, have different amounts of entertainment, sometimes folkloric dancers, but all your port talks. So every day, just before the meal, you'll gather and they're going to tell you what happens. Okay, on to the next floor. So now I'm going to the lower floor. And so the second floor and the upper floor have exits. So sometimes, depending on where you are in a dock, you'll exit either this level or the level above us. So here's the coffee station. When I say coffee, I mean teas, lots of different teas here. There's coffee, your selection of whatever you would like. You can add some syrups to it to give it some flavor. And then on this side, they always have some fresh fruit, and there's different cookies or muffins. That's open 24 hours a day, so there's always something to eat on board. And this is the main dining room. It's closed right now, but when it opens, we'll be able to go in there and have dinner. And this is the menu for tonight. And they post that every evening, and normally dinner's around 7 o'clock. So this is the dining room, and we're gonna have breakfast. We have lots of fresh breads here. You can toast your breads. Fresh fruits. Get some mimosas made. Yogurts and cereals. Then on the buffet style, sausages, beans, mushrooms. It's like some Spanish potatoes, scrambled eggs, all your meats. But my favorite here is the salmon. This is a smoked Norwegian salmon. And over here, they have a warm station where they will make any omelet to order. But you can also do a la carte. And the a la carte menu has a few things, and the one I always order when I'm on board, or most times, is the smoked salmon Benedict. And here is the traditional breakfast menu. Juices, a cold selection, a hot selection, French toast, buttermilk, and eggs any style, but smoked salmon Benedict is to die for. So here I am on the Aquavit Terrace. We just had our dinner, had a little bit of a talk lecture on the state of Portugal today, and the lights are out in the city of Porto. And I'm just taking a look at that before heading to bed. So one of the great things about Viking is that they give you what they call the Viking Daily. And that comes out during the shop talks, or port talks they call them here. And you basically learn at the port talks what you're doing the next day, and that happens always just before dinner. So generally around 6:30, dinner is generally served around 7. And in the Viking Daily, you'll get it repeated. So it'll tell you exactly what the schedule is for the day, everything that you're going to do. It'll tell you what the weather conditions are expected to be. Then on the inside, it generally gives you information of pertinent to what the day is all about. So today we're going to the Palace of Matus, and they make, I believe, some Muscat wine. So there's some information about that here. We're going to learn all about Manueline architecture, which is King Manuel, a style of architecture that he developed. And here is a picture of a railway station. Not sure exactly why that one's there, because we're going to a palace today. But we have 2 stops. I believe the first stop is Regu, Portugal. That's where we'll be getting off the boat to go visit the Matus Palace. And then tonight we'll be stopping in Pinhao, Portugal. That's where we'll have some tours tomorrow. And they always give you on the date. They'll tell you what the interesting things going on that date over many, many years. Okay, and then some more information about Rigao in Pinhao. Viking has a program for returning customers, so they open up the bar area just before dinner and they serve you drinks. And here you can see all the different ones that you have the ability to select from. It's actually quite entertaining. Life on board a Hemming. Beautiful sunny day. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tour of the ship, and if you have any questions, just drop me a note on YouTube, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.